Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing Fortnite and I'm showing you how to get better. So let's hop right into it. Tip number 1 is have a good gaming setup. Like, be comfortable, and that falls under tip number 2. Consistently play. If you have a good gaming setup, you're gonna want to consistently play because you're comfortable in it. Don't have like a stool that you're playing on and it's uncomfortable. Tip number 3 is have a good team. Like, don't be playing with people that just want to goof off. Like, if you want to get better, you can like have a team that wants to get better with you and do other stuff. Tip number 4. Well, actually, let's go back to tip number 3. You can play with other kids that like want to goof off, but don't be playing like ranked with them and trying to rank up, because it's just gonna hurt you. Playing with kids that don't want to get better is just gonna hurt you. Tip number 4 is practice your mechanics. The more you practice your mechanics, the better you're gonna be. I'm not saying like just like non-stop practice your mechanics. Play some matches too. But if you just consistently practice your mechanics, yeah, you're gonna be good, but then you're not gonna know what to do in battles. So, tip number 6 is get used to the meta. Like, use the guns that are from that season, or go into games and like go around the map and see like all the POIs and learn like the meta. Tip number 7 is have a strategy in your gameplay. Like, know where every like heal thing is, because if you know that and you're in a pretty bad fight and you're low bad and they're chasing you're gonna want to have a strat to consistently. You're gonna want to consistently know, so you can easily just get them. Tip number 8 is never be cocky. If you be cocky, you're just gonna get killed. Like, if you know they're 1 HP, then you can pickaxe them. But if you know they're bad, don't just shoot at them, because then they're gonna absolutely beat you. Tip number 8 is don't play with lights on. If you play with lights on, your screen is just gonna have a big glare on it, and you're gonna like, your eyes are gonna hurt. Have like a light on, but don't put it like your main room light. You put it as your main room light, and you're gonna your eyes are gonna hurt. Tip number 9 is don't be like a sprayer and be like, oh, since I'm getting kills, I'm good. That's not what streamers do, is it? They don't spray. They consistently use their shotgun so they don't get called sprayers. If you consistently use your shotgun, then people are gonna think you're just good. Like, if I just sit here and spray, people are gonna think I'm a sprayer. But if I start using my shotgun hits harder probably than 10 of these SMG shots. 1 shot to the head is probably better than most of these. But sometimes your SMG could do more damage. Tip number 10 is, if you have glasses, don't wear them while you're playing. It could really damage your glasses, because then it could like reduce your eyesight, and then you're gonna have to go get new glasses. Tip number 11 is watch pros. If you watch pros and go back and like in replays and like watch them, then you can learn from their tricks and get better. If you're just like playing like however you want, that's fine, but you're not gonna get better. Tip number 12 is consistently play ranked. the more you play with better people, the better you're gonna get. Cause like if you go into zero build, you're gonna be playing with AIs. But if you play ranked battle royale or reload, then you're gonna get pretty good because you're playing with pretty good people. And if you play with pretty good people, you're gonna get better. And if you get better, you're gonna rank up. And the more you rank up, the better the people are gonna be. And then it's kind of just like a loop. But tip number 13 is if you have a broken arm or a broken like finger, don't be playing Fortnite. That's gonna just make you sit out longer from like playing any sports if you do. That's just gonna make you sit out longer. Take a break and like spend time with your family, because that's basically the only time like you're gonna get with them, because you're just gonna be playing Fortnite. That's like what kids want to do. Tip number 14 is if you like go into a match and there's like a box fights or 1v1s, and there's like bad people you're playing against, I advise you just to back out, because then you're gonna get too cocky, and then you're just gonna be aimbotting them, and you're not gonna be practicing. If you get in there with like a level 200 kid, that's perfect. That is a perfect person to be playing against, because they're pretty good, and then you'll be learning off them. Tip number 15 is find somebody that can like teach you, like, or coach you. I'm not saying like go on the Fortnite squad field and be playing and meeting random strangers. I'm saying like get one of your friends that are better than you to do it. If you get one of your friends to do it, then you're not paying any money, and you're basically just gonna get better. Tip number 15, which is half of the tips. Tip number 15, don't ever use a spray weapon that does 0 damage. Like if you use a spray weapon that does 0 damage, first of all, you're using a spray weapon, and it's not really helping you. Second of all, you're not gonna, when you hit your shots, it's not gonna do anything. So it's better to use like a shotgun that does damage. Like I'm saying, like don't take a katana blade and start spraying people with it, because it does 0 damage. Like it does 0 damage, so what's the point of using it? Tip number 16 is don't wear a big skin. If you wear a big skin, you're just gonna it's just gonna be in your way, and then you're gonna get mad because you're dying a lot. And tip number 17 is don't wear a noob skin like on purpose. Like if you have another skin, put it on. People are just gonna target you, and then you're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna trick them, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be so good, but then I'm gonna trick them. Don't do that. Then you're just gonna make people mad, and then they're gonna consistently be mad at you. Tip number 19 is never wear a hat while you're playing. That's like your worst enemy. Tip number 20 is like if you're on the grind, don't be playing like a sport or game that's not a shooter game, because it's not going to get you better. It's not going to get you better. Tip number 21 is always consistently practice your mechanics. Like I'm saying, like you can load up your map that your friend made, or like you made, or YouTuber made. Just anyway, practice your mechanics. That way you can get better. Tip number 22, play for play in tournaments. It's kind of like playing in ranked. You're playing against good people, and the more you play against good people, the better you're gonna get. So play tournaments for like earnings and stuff. Then you're determined to win, and then you're gonna come up with a strat. And tip number 23 is the last one. The more you do this, the more you do these tips, the better the memory is gonna get, and then you're gonna consistently remember all of these things, and then you can practice a ton. Alright, that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Make sure to stay safe, and I'll see y'all next time.